We did an activity today in class which I am not going to do here, but I will go through and remind you how to write the equation of a line because that was one of the main points that we reviewed. So I know you've been doing this since Algebra 1, but we want to keep it fresh. So first of all, if you want to write the equation of a line, there's two forms that we usually use. The first one is slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Remember here that the m is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. You also have point slope form, y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. And here the m is still our slope, and x1, y1 is any point on the line. Now, for this class, it's important that you know how to find the equation of a line, but I don't mind which of these two you use. So if you have a favorite, go ahead and keep using it. That's fine. The other formula we're probably going to need is how to find our slope. So remember, if you're looking at a graph, the slope is rise over run. You could also find it from the equation y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, here's an example for us. Let's find the equation of the line that passes through the points 7, negative 5, and 3, 31. Now, like I said, I'm going to go through this using slope-intercept form to start off with. Okay, do we know the slope of the line? No, it's not given to us. Do we know the y-intercept? Nope, also not given to us. So we're going to have to find both of these. And from the information we have, let's start by finding our slope. So we need our 2 points. It doesn't matter which one you label as your first point and which one you label as your second point. You'll get the same answer either way. So our slope, 31 minus negative 5 over 3 minus 7. So that is 36 over negative 4. So it gives us a slope of negative 9. So now we know from y equals mx plus b, we know our m. So y equals negative 9x plus b. We still need to find the y-intercept. And at this point, you could use either point. It doesn't matter. Let's use this one since our numbers are positive. And we're going to plug the 3 in for the x and the 31 in for the y. So 31 equals negative 9 times 3 plus b. So b is 58. Now, a word of caution to you, don't stop there. If our goal was to write the equation of a line, we need an equation as our answer. So y equals negative 9x plus 58. That's option 1. If you want to use the point slope form, here we can plug in each of these values because our m we know is negative 9, x1 and y1, and again here it doesn't matter which of these 2 points you use. So since I have it labeled, I'll go ahead and use these 2 points. So y minus negative 5 equals negative 9, x minus 7. A negative and a negative becomes a positive. You could leave it like this, but I want to make sure you know how to change this into slope-intercept form because this really is the most common form of the number or of the equation. So we distribute Move the 5 over. We got the same answer. So two different ways to find the equation of a line. Next up, let's remember how, given an equation, you find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Remember that a y-intercept on a graph is where the graph crosses the y-axis. So if you think about a graph, your y-axis is up and down, and so that means any point on that line will have 0 for the x. So to find a y-intercept, when you have an equation, you are going to plug in 0 for x and then solve for y. X-intercept, that's where a graph crosses the x-axis. So again, picture a graph. Your x-axis is here. Any point on this line has a y value of 0. So to find an x-intercept, you would plug in y equals 0 and solve for x. So a few formulas for you to know here. Remember how to find your y-intercept and your x-intercept. Know how to find the slope given 2 points. And pick your favorite between slope-intercept form and point-slope form for how to find the equation of a line.